Have you ever found yourself stuck trying to understand a piece of code only to feel completely lost? If that's you, don't worry. Today, we're diving into the prime numbers example from the Kotlin Coroutines documentation, and I promise it will all make sense by the end. I totally get it. The world of coroutines can be confusing, especially when you're trying to follow along with examples. You're not alone in feeling overwhelmed by how the code works, especially when it comes to understanding how prime numbers are calculated. Here's the specific question we're addressing today. One user asked, how does the prime numbers example from the Kotlin Coroutines documentation work? They were particularly puzzled about how the return from the filter function is both being returned and assigned to char, while still producing numbers from the numbers from method. Sound familiar? Let's break it down together. So what's happening in this code? The key lies in understanding how coroutines work together. The numbers from function generates an infinite stream of integers, while the filter function filters out non-prime numbers. This creates a pipeline of prime number generation, but it can be tricky to follow. And stick around. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand this example, but also gain insights into how to debug coroutines effectively. To understand how the prime numbers example works, the user should first look at the main function. This function starts by calling the numbers from method, which generates an infinite stream of integers starting from 2. Next, the user should note that the main function uses a loop to receive prime numbers. For each iteration, it receives a number from the current channel and prints it out. After printing the prime number, the user should see that the current channel, referred to as cor, is updated by calling the filter function. This function filters out non-prime numbers from the stream. The filter function itself works by receiving numbers from the input channel and checking if each number is divisible by the current prime. If it is not divisible, the number is sent to the output channel. Finally, the user should understand that this process continues indefinitely, allowing the program to find and print prime numbers as long as it runs. Each new prime number leads to a new filter channel being created. Fun fact, did you know that the concept of prime numbers dates back to ancient Greece? They were studied by mathematicians like Euclid over 2,000 years ago. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. This user suggests understanding the sieve of Eratosthenes' algorithm to grasp the prime number filtering process. They recommend checking out an animation that visually represents how the filtering works, with different colors indicating the filtering of each prime number. Here's a pro tip. When debugging coroutines, try adding logging statements like the ones in the example. They can help you visualize the flow of data and understand how different parts of your code interact. And there you have it. You now have a clearer understanding of how the prime numbers example works in Kotlin Coroutines. Remember, practice makes perfect, so keep experimenting with coroutines. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more coding insights.